You don't often see professional snowboarders who are also mothers. It seems like most women have to make the choice between one or the other, including legends like Tina Bassich and Shannon Dunn Downing, the first American woman to win an Olympic medal for snowboarding. Both are retired, and both saw their career had an expiration date. But Kimmy Fasani wants to change that, and she's succeeding. The 33-year-old big mountain rider told her biggest sponsor, Burton, she wanted to be a mother, and Burton stood by her side. So did every other sponsor, including new sponsors like Thule. They're even hooking her up with a baby stroller. But simply opening the conversation can still be difficult. Krystal 93 talked with Fasani in February to hear more about her career, her future in the backcountry, and how becoming a mother fits into both. I saw the release from Burton with the news. Congratulations. When are you due?
Thank you. I'm due March 10th.
Oh, so it's coming right around the corner.
Oh my gosh, so fast.
How are you feeling?
36 weeks tomorrow. I'm doing great. It's been, I only have this pregnancy to compare it to, but I've been feeling really good. I've been staying active, and I swear that's been helping with me feeling good.
Good. Well, and what kind of activity have you been doing? Staying on a board?
Yeah, I've been snowboarding, rock climbing, walking, swimming. Everything in moderation, of course. I don't go do all of them every day. I really spread them out to give my body some rest, but movement really feels good on my body, so I just try to keep doing it. Great. Well, good to hear. I was going to say, that's always nice. I mean, I just think of, not like I have anything to compare pregnancy to either, but I think of, when I've been laid up with an injury and I'm like, if I could just be active, I know that I think I would feel better, but. Oh, 100%. Yeah. And that's, being an athlete, it's like my mind is in balance when I move. And so having some type of movement every day really helps my mind and body.
Great. Mm-hmm. Now, tell me a little on your background, just so that we all know. How long have you been riding for Burton, and the path of your career? Where'd you start, and where are you these days?
Yeah, so I have been snowboarding professionally since I would say 21 was when it really declared me professional, if you will. Mm-hmm. But I've been with Burton since, for the past 6 years, and it's been such an amazing journey. I grew up in Tahoe. I live in Mammoth now. I've been through college, all while really chasing this dream of professional snowboarding, and I focus primarily on backcountry riding. Okay. I know that you've been featured in a couple films. What's your favorite film spot that you've done? Your favorite segment? I would say the past 2 seasons, filming with Absinthe Films, definitely made the biggest impact on my riding. I was included in the crew. I was the only female part of the crew, and they really pushed me and helped me see my potential in so many different avenues that I wasn't really fully confident in. And some of that is riding in Alaska, which, they really helped me expand my horizons there. Great. How did you feel going out with just the guys? It's something I've always done. I grew up as an only child that guys were who I kind of gravitated to. Mm-hmm. Some of my closest friends were guys when I was snowboarding. And so it was just part of the evolution of my career. It wasn't that I was always trying to only ride with them. I love riding with women as well. And, but filming with all guys definitely pushed me and made me step up to things that maybe I otherwise wouldn't have, and also just made me feel a lot more limitless. Okay. Very cool. Now, like you said, going into Alaska, the great wide territory up there, what were you able to push yourself on that you just haven't done before? Well, I had never really been in an environment to push myself riding big mountain lines, like 2,000 vertical feet of intense slough management, thought process lines. And going up to Alaska, Burton made me a bigger board and helped me get situated so I'd be ready for it. But nothing can really prepare you for that terrain until you arrive. And you just learn a lot really quickly. I remember the first line dropping in going, I don't even know if I can snowboard on this because it's so steep. And as soon as I got to the bottom and just realized, oh my gosh, that was probably the funnest thing I've ever done in my life, I knew I was going to be chasing that avenue for a long time. Hooked. Easy to see where it comes from. Exactly.
Great. Now, motherhood, how does that fit into the plan?
Yeah, so this season, definitely a different kind of season for me. I am pregnant. I'm due in just a few weeks, which is crazy, but it's been really exciting because I've done so much in my career and I really wanted to be a mom, and I think this is going to help just me evolve into a different type of rider. I still have aspirations to go on silk trips, but it's going to be more selective, and I want to go to Alaska, but bring my family with me. My husband's a professional skier, so doing stuff with him and filming with him is definitely going to be a priority, and maybe we bring his mom with us so that she can help watch the child. And I think sharing the adventure of life and what we've done with our little one is going to be really, really rewarding and fun, hard, all of those words. But I'm really excited to just continue doing what I love to do, but having another little adventurer with me.
Yeah, with a little extra something on the side, a kid.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Now, obviously, Burton has stood behind you through this. Talk about that. Knowing that you can continue being a professional rider while also being a mother.
Yeah, being a professional athlete, I guess I'll make the generalization. As a female in action sports, I was just really intimidated what my sponsors would say, because to me it seemed like everybody would say, okay, you're retiring now that you're having a child, because that's kind of what I've seen other women do.
Yeah.
It's not that I've never seen a company support a woman. It's just maybe that the woman hasn't ever pushed her sponsors to support her. And so going into these conversations, I was really intimidated, and I was so happy at every single one of my sponsors' reactions, and Burton especially, having Donna, the head there, CEO, made such an impact on me in how I was going into my pregnancy, because I told her when I was at the end of my first trimester, but knowing that she was going to support me through this and really wanted to uplift me to return to sport was such an encouraging moment.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just going to help other women feel a little bit more comfortable if that time comes for them and they aren't done in their sport. I think this is definitely going to put a standard for the rest of the industry to just kind of rise up and say we will also support our women.
Yeah, absolutely. Who are some of your other sponsors?
Yeah, so I ride for Cliff Bar, who's been really supportive as well, Lululemon, Zeal Optics, Mammoth Mountain, and I picked up Thule, which is the roof rack and baby strollers and all that. For pregnant, they've been really, really awesome. Skull Candy, those are the main ones that have really supported me. And then I also ride for a bike company, Liv, the Giant Bicycles female brand.
Yeah, LIV.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, great. And like you said, everybody has been pretty supportive, or have there been some who have been on the fence?
Honestly, it's been 100% support. I think the biggest question is, we want to support you, but what does that look like? Because this is new territory, how do we support you this year and moving into the next years? And I think that's the exciting part for me, is I just kind of get to write out what I want to do and how I want to share this family experience with my sponsors and with other consumers. I think it's really important for men and women to see me stay active and me do the things that make me so happy through the process. And all of these sponsors have amazing outlets to really showcase that. I've aligned myself with people who are very athletic, focused, and in line with my authentic self. And it's really easy to share who I am and what I'm going to do with my child through all of their channels.
Kimmy, how old are you now?
I'm 33. I'll be 34 at the end of April.
Okay, turning 34 pretty soon. I guess my final big question then was, like you said, it really did give you some confidence just to know that people were supporting you and that sponsors were behind you. Do you think that this could be, an inspiration to other athletes, especially as, I think of my generation of snowboarders. I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
I think of my generation of snowboarders, it seems like, the generations turn over so quick in pro sports. Do you think this might give longevity to some of the athletes who are getting a little older and want to have families and have been just thinking I've got to choose between family and my sport?
Yeah, I hope so. I know a lot of women in my sport, especially filming in the backcountry. It's like we all
are on that older side of the snowboarding spectrum. And I know that there's a lot of them that want to have families and kids and really choosing to do that and not feeling like they're going to lose everything they've built up for their whole career. And I just hope that this just kind of starts shining a light that we don't have to be done. And if you want to be done, great. You know, like it's not meaning like you have to keep going when you have a family either. But really just kind of opening up the channels for women in competitive sports, action sports in general. The more we see it, the more common it's going to feel, and the more easy that conversation is going to be able to take place with sponsors. So I really hope so. And on top of that, I've felt like there's been so much interaction on social media with women who are pregnant or hoping to get pregnant and really excited to see me out enjoying all my sports still in a reasonable sense. And I think it's opening a conversation to more women and moms, making it feel like pregnancy is not something that's like an ailment. It's a beautiful process, and embracing it is something that I'm looking forward to for sports in general.
Great. Yeah. Like you were saying, support not just from sponsors and the people that you work with day to day, but from the snowboarding community at large and mothers at large.
Yeah, totally.
Very cool. Great.
Well, thanks for making time for me, Phil.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for making time to call. And congratulations again.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Phil Lindemann with Kimmy Fasani on Krystal 93.